Welcome back, everybody, to the Speakeasy After Hours. And as Joey said, we hope you didn't walk out on us. We hope you walked with us in here to the Speakeasy After Hours, where we have a bit of a deeper conversation, looser conversation. And like Joey said, this is some Grammy news today. But first, Cheerios.
Cheers. Because I've been very active on TikTok for the channel lately, and there has been this one video that everyone seemed to stitch and respond to, where a Taylor Swift fan was saying that Taylor Swift's album 1998, 89, whatever the fuck it was called.
1989.
Yeah, exactly. That says enough. Was the best album of that year and deserved a Grammy, and that Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly was okay, and that if people are mad that their favorite artist didn't win the Grammy, then they should make better music. So everyone was outraged, rightfully so, because that has to be one of the biggest robberies I've ever seen in Grammy history.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, with that, we thought we would take a look at some recent Grammys, years, ceremonies, and see if we agree, and where we some snubs that we can discuss, or just some upsets or whatever you could call it. Now, obviously, we go backwards in time, starting with this year's that was held in February.
Yep.
The 65th Awards, and we start in the Record of the Year, and the nominees were "About Damn Time" by Lizzo. Don't Shut Me Down by ABBA, Easy on Me by Adele, Break My Soul by Beyonce, Good Morning Gorgeous by Mary J. Blige, You and Me on the Rock, Brandi Carlile, Woman by Doja Cat, Bad Habit by Steve Lacy, The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar, and As It Was,
Why was
Harry
that
Styles.
nominated?
Don't know, actually.
There was so many better tracks on that album. What?
It wasn't part of the album, actually, The Heart Part 5. It's just a part of his...
no.
It was he just does it from time to time.
I mean, it's amazing, but...
With that said, what an amazing track, The Heart Part 5. Probably, for me, the best of the Heart series so far.
Yeah, but exactly. Did you see the video clip? That was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it didn't end up winning. Instead, what ended up winning was About Damn Time by Lizzo.
Yeah. I think Woman is a better song than that. That's not even the best one on there.
No. I think it depends on what they do. Like, obviously, it's a popularity contest, the Grammys, right?
Yeah, the Grammys is never, the Grammys is famous for, I think not being it.
For me, if I were to choose, the best song, the most complete song, it would probably be... it would probably be "Break My Soul" by Beyonce. I think that's an insanely well produced track. But you could also argue that "Easy on Me" by Adele is.
I was gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had to...
Oh man. But again, this just shows that. I mean, props to them for nominating Kendrick Lamar. There was a time where Kendrick Lamar and the hip hop community in general wouldn't be nominated at all. So, but yes. Now we move on to album of the year. Harry's House by Harry Styles, Voyage by ABBA, 30 by Adele, Un Verano Senti, I hope I don't butcher that, by Bad Bunny, Renaissance by Beyonce, Good Morning Gorgeous by Mary J. Blige, In These Silent Days by Brandi Carlile, Music of the Spheres by Coldplay, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar, so there he is again, and Special by Lizzo.
Yeah.
Now, do you know who won, or should we do a bit of a...
I think it was Harry's House, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
It's not a bad album. I mean, it's well-produced pop music. But Beyonce had one of the best.
No, this Beyonce album wasn't the greatest.
No. Lemonade was better.
Lemonade was a banger,
But I mean, it wasn't bad. It was probably better than Harry's House, I will say. But I actually think for me, 30 by Adele should win. I think.
That was a great album.
Insane album. You could also argue that Kendrick Lamar is a...
For any of the ones that he lost, this one is the least
it's not a real upset. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Now we'll just take Song of the Year and then we'll move on. Okay.
Yeah.
Song of the Year.
Those three is
yes.
Good. Yeah.
Song of the Year was the nominees were "Just Like That" by Bonnie Raitt, A, B, C, D, E, F, U by Sarah Davis.
That was a
Gale,
banger.
I think it's technically Gale.
That was a banger.
Yes. About Damn Time by Lizzo. All Too Well by Taylor Swift. As It Was by Harry Styles. Bad Habit by Mr. Edward Sheeran.
Sheeran, yep.
No, actually, this was not this was Steve Lacy's version of Bad Habit.
Oh.
Obviously, it's Sheeran's is called Bad Habits, so my bad.
Yes.
Break My Soul by Beyonce. Easy on Me by Adele. And God Did. And then, in the end, The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick.
Okay.
God Did. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's the DJ Khaled one. It's a DJ Khaled one.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, well, fuck that.
Now,
who did a winner?
Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt is obviously a legend, so we can't really.
Don't kill me. I have no clue who the fuck Bonnie Raitt is.
Oh well, she's a very famous blues singer, guitarist.
Okay. Yeah, I don't listen to blues, so
no.
I'll have a listen. Sorry, Grammys.
But once again, I will say a lot of diversity in it. So probably here not a lot to discuss.
There's no major.
We move on to Record of the Year on the last year's Grammys.
Yeah, 2022.
Yes. Right? Yes. Nominated was Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. I Still Have Faith in You by ABBA. Freedom by John Baptiste. I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Peaches by Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
Right on Time by Brandy Carlisle. Kiss Me More, Doja Cat featuring SZA. Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. Montero, Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X.
Oh, that was nominated. Ooh,
yes.
Okay.
And finally, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, rad.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Didn't Silk Sonic just wipe this year?
Yes. I think they
won everything, right? No?
They did not win Album of the Year, but they won a lot. I think they won.
Should have. What the fuck?
Yes, that album was insane.
We should definitely do that soon.
Yes, then we can do that for sure. I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Now, Album of the Year. We Are by John Baptiste. Love for Sale by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Justice by Justin Bieber. Planet Her by Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. Back of Her Mind by Her. Montero, Lil Nas X. Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Evermore by Taylor Swift. And Donda from Kanye West.
Oh, that was
nominated.
What? That was 2022. I thought it was 21. What the fuck?
No. There's a cycle because it comes out. It probably came out just in the beginning of the cycle, and then But obviously,
who won?
We Are by John Baptiste won. And he's big band sort of thing. I don't know if we would call him that, but a band leader, composer sort of guy. I haven't listened to the album, but supposedly it was a very good album, so that makes sense. Yeah. It would have been a travesty if Justin Bieber won, I will say. I don't hate that album, but come on. I mean,
Over Silk Sonic. I froze again. Hello, people.
At least now you're looking good. I like
that. This was funny.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right, we're good.
But yes, not a lot here. A lot of people, I think a lot of these albums would have been fair winners. Like, even if you don't approve of Kanye West.
Yeah.
Donda is Donda. No. Okay, Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. This is the Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. Here we go.
Now, it's not my favorite version of Bad Habits, because the favorite version of mine is the drill remix by what's he? Central C and what is it? Oh, what is he? Fuck, I'm gonna look it up. Keep talking.
No. Okay. A Beautiful Noise by Ruby Amanfu and Brandy Carlisle. I think Brandy Carlisle sang it, I think. I'm not sure,
Wayne.
actually. Oh, Tion, okay. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo.
Yep.
Fight for You by Her.
Yep.
Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA. Montero by Lil Nas X. Peaches by Justin Bieber. And Right on Time by Brandy Carlisle. So Brandy Carlisle was actually nominated twice here, but once again, the winner was Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars.
How can it not be? I mean, fuck,
Silk Sonic.
Man.
I mean, that album was just so good.
It's a perfect album.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna already spoil my rating for that album. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yes, I agree.
That is a perfect fucking album.
To revive a style like that, to revive a
wow.
song like that, that's
and the
insane.
way they did it, Jesus, yeah.
Then we'll do the 63rd, and I think we'll end there. And then we'll have a general discussion on what we think about the Grammys. Here, record of the year: Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, Black Parade by Beyonce, Colors by Black Pumas, Rockstar by DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch, Say So by Doja Cat. Doja Cat's been nominated quite a few times, actually, surprisingly.
Fair enough.
Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa, Circles by Post Malone, Savage by Megan Thee Stallion, and the winner was Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish.
Yeah, oh man, beautiful song.
Yes. And in general,
beautiful song.
I don't know if this was the song that should win, but I think it's fair that she gets a Grammy for her impact in general.
Yeah.
I am surprised Rockstar by DaBaby was nominated for a goddamn Grammy.
How did that go again?
I don't want to butcher it, but you can look it up afterwards. It's just anything by DaBaby is kind of, if that gets nominated for a Grammy, but no. For me, I actually think this one should have probably gone to Say So by Doja Cat. That record was fucking insane.
That was beautiful. Yeah. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal.
No, it's not a big snub.
Everything I Ever Wanted is a beautiful song. Yeah,
I agree. Now then, album of the year. Folklore by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Chilombo by Jhené Aiko, who's dating what's he called? Big Sean.
Yeah.
Apparently. I didn't know that. That came to me recently. No. Black Pumas by Black Pumas. Everyday Life by Coldplay. Jesse Volume 3 by Jacob Collier, who is an amazing musician, by the way. Women in Music by Haim. Part 3 by Haim. Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. And Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone.
It's Dua Lipa, right?
No, Folklore one by Taylor Swift. Did you freeze? Sorry, actually. Oh, Joey froze. Joey's gone. Some technical difficulties. Hello, you're back.
It was you.
No,
you froze for me this time.
Oh, I think then maybe Discord had an issue. Yeah, we both froze.
We can edit it out. We'll edit
that out. After some technical difficulties, we're back, people. Folklore by Taylor Swift won, which I think is
Taylor Swift wins too much, man. Honestly, fuck off.
Yeah, and I actually will say Jacob Collier is fucking amazing. And for those who don't know, he is like a multi-instrumentalist, has insane knowledge of music, has perfect pitch. And look him up. He's amazing. But I understand why Folklore won, I guess. It wasn't really for me. Now, Song of the Year. This was the controversial one. Because we'll get to it. The nominees were If the World Was Ending by Julia Michaels and GP Sachs. That went super mega viral and everywhere. TikTok. Yeah. Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. Yeah. Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa.
Yep.
Circles by Post Malone. Cardigan by Taylor Swift. The Box by Roddy Ricch.
That was great. I love that song.
Black Parade by Beyonce. And I Can't Breathe by her. And
wait, so what won?
I Can't Breathe, and that was obviously a reference to the George Floyd, and that's why it was very political. And people, where the Grammys got political, people said, and obviously it is a very, very sad situation and stuff. But I can understand why people go. Yeah. Well, why? Was it the best song? Who knows? Now, with that out of the way, as we've kind of pointed out, there are it is a popularity contest in a lot of ways. Do you think the Grammys is good for music, or do you think it's kind of meh?
No, for me it's meh. I mean, it's the Grammys is not indicative of what good music is, in my opinion, or what the best music is, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like look at that, for example. To Pimp a Butterfly is one of the most influential albums almost like ever made for African American culture. And not only that, the songs are all amazing. Production is out of this world. And for that to lose, quote unquote, lose to a Taylor Swift album, which the Taylor Swift album isn't terrible. Like, it's not bad, but it's not To Pimp a Butterfly, you know?
I think it highlighted the exact issue that most people have with the Grammys, is that the criteria they choose from is kind of unclear, and so then it becomes less appealing to win one, or it becomes less
to go there.
Yeah. I mean, in general, I think the idea behind it is really cool. And because there is, obviously it's really hard to judge genres against genres, but in general it is kind of obvious which albums are well produced and which artists have thought through the albums and how they, like, for instance, you say like To Pimp a Butterfly, obviously it's not just about the individual tracks, it's how they're put together and what story they tell and what message they deliver and stuff like that. So it kind of takes a lot of it away, like you say, when it's just, okay, 1989 is not a bad album, but let's be real.
Come on. And I feel like it was the same with or was, I don't know if that was it was the Grammys where Invasion of Privacy won over Astroworld.
Oh yes.
That's the same thing. It's like, Astroworld is such a good album for that to lose out to what? Come on.
I mean, but I think like it's like it has to be like that in a sense, because I will say, obviously it should factor into it, like what's it called, how popular stuff is should factor into it, but how you do it and how much you weigh each criteria should be public, so you know. Because then obviously if you're let's say we just reviewed Danny Brown and J.P. Mafia, they would obviously never submit anything,
ever win a Grammy,
because why would you're not going to win it, are you? Because you don't weigh in that criteria, and so that takes away from it. And I agree. Also, the I think it's become better, but up until the mid like 2000s, the somewhat obvious racism involved in it were kind of crazy, right? If you know more about that, link below, because I'm not really too familiar with it. I just know that if you look back on it, African American artists weren't nominated, or hip hop artists weren't nominated in general, and so that's also kind of a bad situation. So, but
I agree.
I don't know. I think the concept is good in general, that you should applaud the best.
Exactly. Artists. It's the theory behind it is okay, but the execution is just terrible.
Very lacking.
I mean, it's crazy, man. I think I think you actually made a really good point. Make the criteria for what people actually.
It would be easier then, right?
Judge it on, make it public so people know. Okay, that makes more sense, because now it just seems like you're just picking like whatever fits the agenda best.
Yes.
You know, and that's, I love how they say, we don't want it to get political, but they do make it political.
When it fits their narrative, they do it. That's kind of
it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But
now
I think
put below people, what do you think of the Grammys? Are you a fan? Is it good for music? Is it bad? How would you change it so it would be better for the purpose, or better executed than it is right now?
Yeah.
Now,
exactly.
I have something else that we should discuss.
Yeah.
In lines with this. Have you seen the recent Ed Sheeran
lawsuit? Yes, I have. Yeah.
This is
the
spicy.
Fucking Marvin Gaye type of shit.
Yeah. I think that is kind of crazy, but let me know what you know. Let me know what you.
Okay, so from some that's thundering outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm scared. I think it's totally ridiculous because from what I've heard, Ed Sheeran got sued by Marvin Gaye's
estate.
I don't know.
Estate. I don't exactly know.
For Let's Get It On.
Yes.
Because apparently, which song was it that
it's Thinking Out Loud.
Thinking Out Loud had the same like chord progression or something.
Yeah.
And like, bruh, come on.
Yes.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
and
it's so man. Like,
did you see his? Yeah.
No, obviously, the thing you were just mentioning is that Ed Sheeran actually came out and said if he loses this, he might quit music because at that point there is no creative freedom left. And I think that he's bang on because there are so many songs that uses. Have you ever seen the Axis of Power where they go the 4-chord song? And everybody just uses the same 4 chords and they do the thing. And that's exactly how it is in pop music. You use the same chords because that's how it goes, right?
And it's not like Let's Get It On has like a very intricate chord progression, really. Let's be honest.
And second of all, it doesn't really, like when you listen to the two side by side, you can hear that they're the same chords, but it's not even close to being the same song. It's a completely different melody. It's a completely different. So I think it's ridiculous, and I also think it's damaging a lot because in the end,
for sure,
what will there be left? Like, what can you do as a musician? Like, what are the boundaries, right? But then what I did think of was, well, what's the one thing you can do for sure? And that is what hip hop music does best, which is sampling, right? Yes, in that case, you pay up front, but that seems like a very unstable way of doing it because then you have to pay up front to use a bit of a song, and you have no idea if it pays back or not, right?
Or you don't pay up front, and you have
90% taken for you,
No, and you have the most influential songs of like the 2020s in Juice WRLD's Lucid Dreams.
Yes. And Sting just comes like yoink.
Thanks for this billion fucking dollars, mate.
Is that a bag?
Yep.
Secured.
yoink. This is mine. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I think it's ridiculous. I think it's like, obviously music can sound similar, but obviously the tone and what it's about, if it's totally different, who the fuck cares, man?
Yeah, in general, it's like there are no like you can't trademark sounds in some sense, right? And so
you cannot.
Obviously, if you use the exact same melody, but it's building blocks, there's a finite amount. It's like imagine if I like just trademarked the word "hey." And now you can no longer say hey, you know. But not only that, you cannot say they because hey is in they, and you cannot, you know, you see the point, right? It's it's so sad. I also think he's been hit a lot, Ed Sheeran. This is like his 5th in a row, and people just going for him because obviously he has a lot of dough and he's like the most played artist in the world and stuff. Exactly. Yep. But I think if this. I'm afraid that if this lawsuit ends up winning, like if Marvin Gaye's estate wins, it didn't. Oh, I didn't see the ending of it.
It was yesterday, I think.
Okay, and they lost out. Okay, good.
Won. Yeah,
very good. Because if that won, that would obviously just open the floodgates, right? Then all of a sudden, people swing to the left, right, like
everyone's gonna sue everyone.
Yeah, exactly, right.
That's gonna be the Wild West out there, man.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
but like you say, Lucid Dreams. I think it is. Sting gets like 90% or something.
It's ridiculous. But man, what a! I remember, like we bumped that song so much.
Yeah, I mean it's still an insane track to me. Yeah, such a good song. But what I don't understand is, like if you're, especially because it's a Sting sample, it's like Sting has so many. You know. That's one guy you do not sample without clearing it. Then he will take your goddamn check, man. He will steal your lunch money. But yeah. And then, like the story about I'll Be Missing You. Did we not talk about that?
I don't know.
It's the P Diddy I'll Be Missing You the tribute. Yeah. That's obviously based on the Police. I'll be watching you like every breath you take. Right. Yeah. Now, apparently. P. Diddy pays Sting $5,000 every day.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's ridiculous amount of money, man.
I just think that's wild, man.
Yeah.
Sting is out here.
I mean, it's
What?
not only is that amount wild, it's amount that he can just have that amount of money and like
I know.
still be P Diddy.
I know.
Okay, so y'all gonna be looking forward because when you're on holiday, I'm gonna be coming up to meet you somewhere along the way.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a little quiz episode.
Yes, sir.
And one of the topics I can spoil for you is gonna be the top 5 richest artists.
Ooh, interesting. That's probably some crazy ones in there. Like, because obviously you think of P. Diddy because he was always voted as like a billionaire, like the billionaire, whatever. So
that's gonna be fun.
Very good. Very good.
Yep. I think it's I actually I'm gonna have to cut you off right there because I have a race to get to watching.
I know.
Sorry people, we're gonna have to cut it a little bit short today.
We will make it up in the future. But with that, people.
Yep.
Now here comes Joey's spiel. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. All that stuff. Comment. We want the comments. We want the comments, people, because engagement, right? And as always, send in your questions for the last call. And in the end, I think that's it, right? Do you have anything?
Follow on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you, everyone,
yes.
for daily updates. But thanks for being with us this lovely Friday evening. I'm already drunk. I don't know.
Maybe it's Saturday now. It's past midnight, apparently.
Who the fuck knows?
Thanks for watching, people. We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, sir. Later.
Bye-bye.